y'all, welcome to Peace House Gems. And if this is your first time here, because this is our first video for you, Gemini, then my name is Tisha and I'm the owner of Peace House Gems, a holistic wellness and lifestyle company here guiding you on your path of self-discovery through spirituality and self-care. And I am here to do your reading, Gemini, for the month of September 2020. So a couple things before we get into this reading for you. Number one, I pulled the messages for Gemini's Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. So hopefully you will find something that resonates with you. Also, subscribe to this channel. We are very new. I only have probably 2 videos up on my channel. Well, really 1 video up on my channel right now at the time of filming this. So definitely subscribe to our channel if you find something that resonates with you and you want to stick around. We won't just be doing monthly tarot readings here. We'll also be posting content related to spirituality, self-care, and just the path of self-discovery. So if you have any topic ideas, any questions that you might have related to those 3 fields, then definitely leave any questions or concerns that you might have down in the comment section, and I can either create a separate video on it or infuse it in another video that I'm already doing. So with that said, like this video if you found something helpful. Also, leave a comment down to let me know how these messages are showing up for you in the month of September. And I already said subscribe, so turn on your post notifications once you subscribe so you can get notified anytime I do anything here on the channel. And with that said, let's get right into your reading, Gemini. So I didn't really get too many messages for you, Gemini, but this definitely could be pertaining to a creative project. I'm going to pull the messages with this deck and use this deck to clarify, and then this will be an advice message for you. So in terms of the advice message, you do have creative writing, so I do feel like you're working on a creative project in the month of September. Or if you're not working on a creative project, it could be pertaining to writing a book, an article, or something of that sort. But if not, you can just be using creative writing as a tool for whatever creative projects that you are working on. Oh, possibly pertaining to career, if that resonates for you. For the clarity deck, you do have the Empress in the reverse. So maybe you're just at this current moment, with the 9 of Wands in the reverse. So maybe you're feeling a little like exhausted, or like, yeah, I just get that maybe you're feeling a little exhausted, beat up, a little tired from, working on this creative endeavor. And if so, there is a message that came through for you that I saw at the top of the deck, which is moon cycles. So we are very similar to many aspects of nature, and specifically with the moon, it's like with the moon, it's all about flowing, so at sometimes you're going to get this spark, this creative, influence, this creative inspiration. And in those moments, you should work, you should channel that creativity. But all in the same breath, you can also get moments where you're not feeling it. You're just not in the creative space. This is all a part of it. It's a part of the cycle. So, as you're in this creative cycle, and yes, the Wheel of Fortune is right here. So definitely, cycles is what I'm getting. So as you're in this creative cycle and the wheel is turning, just understand that you're going to experience different aspects of yourself and also different aspects of the creative process. You're not always going to be on this high and, oh my God, I have so much inspiration, or whatever it is that you're working on. You're also going to have those moments where you need to take a pause and just chill out. And that too, you can honor that too as being a part of the creative process. I have no idea if that's what all of the messages is going to be about, but that's just what I'm getting initially. So let's shuffle to see what messages is coming out for you. What messages do you have for Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus? All right. We're starting off early. Yes. So definitely 100%, with the Strength card, the obvious message with the Strength card is be strong. The hidden message with the Strength card is having mental strength. Have the mental strength and capacity to allow for the flow to happen. Just because at this moment you feel like things are at a halt or things are at a stop, it doesn't mean that they're still not manifesting, that there aren't still things working on your behalf behind the scenes because you're not physically putting in action. Regardless of, and this is something that I'm also learning on this creative journey as well, regardless of, rest and recovery and the times that you are away from your creative project or your business, that too is you working on your creative project, because your creative project is you. You are a reflection of your creative project. Your creative project is a reflection of you. So honor that too as a part of the process. What additional messages do you have for Gemini Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus? Wow. One moment, y'all. All right, y'all. I'm sorry about that. So these are the messages that popped out. These are the messages that fell on the floor. I'm probably going to put these. Yeah, I am going to put these back. But the 7 of Cups, the 3 of Pentacles, and the 3 of Cups reverse, I can't ignore them. Actually, these 2 messages came out earlier. I'll see if they come back out. So what I'm getting is, I just get that you're definitely... Just honor the process. Honor the process. Honor your creative flow. I do get that there's this, this energy where you're planning and you're building and you're creating and you're building. You're working on your business, your project. Whatever this is that you're working on, you are definitely working on building it. But don't, again, allow yourself to be psyched out by the creative process. Don't get all confused and feel, I don't know why I feel like this, or I don't know why this is happening, honor yourself. If you're feeling in a space where you don't want to work, don't force yourself to work. With this 3 of Cups in the reverse, this is about knowing when to celebrate, knowing when to have a good time. Like I said, just honoring yourself, honoring your process and rewarding yourself. Okay. Because you putting in work, don't feel like you're not doing enough, because from this, what this is telling me, that you have done a lot. You've done a lot. You've been working on this, it seems like, for a long time. You've been dedicated. You've been consistent. So it's fine. You can, Okay. Those messages came flying out. What messages do you have for... All right. So, like I said, that Wheel of Fortune card came out and the 7 of Pentacles card came out. So yes, I'm still getting the same thing. Honor the process, honor the cycle. Honor the cycles, especially that Moon Cycles card came up. Yes, you definitely have to just honor your flow, and you are impacted by the things that happen around you, whether you believe it or not. And that refers to astrology, that refers to your environment. You are affected by the things happening around you. And so this seems like it's something bigger than you that's guiding you to not, to guiding you at a certain period to not want to work on, your creative passion projects. And you just have to honor that. Just honor it as a part of the process. Know that something good is coming in for you, something major is definitely coming in for you. But you just have to, you can't overwork. That too, rest and recovery, like I said, that too is a part of the process. With the 7 of Pentacles energy, the 7 of Pentacles energy is just like this period of like weighing your, what do you call it? Like evaluating the energy and the effort that you put in, and seeing if the physical product reflects the energy that you put in. And don't do it to yourself. Because when you're passionate about something, time is irrelevant. Time is irrelevant. You can spend hours and hours and hours and hours, working on something that probably took somebody else a day or 1 hour to do or 30 minutes to do. But your process is different. So what I'm getting is just honor your process, honor your flow, respect everything, honor everything that you put into your endeavors. You don't have to second guess or question anything. Just trust the cycles, trust the process of creating and building something. What messages do you have for Gemini's Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for the month of September 2020? How can they find peace and happiness this month? What are the most important messages that you would like to highlight for Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus? What are the most important messages? The 10, this came out earlier too. That's so funny. The 10 of Cups in the reverse. I'm going to get clarity. But like I said, this can just, it's showing up in the column of the Strength card. So this can just be that feeling of this is not going to work out. I'm not going to get out what I want. I'm not going to get out what I put into this. It can just be that process, because at the end of the day, 10s are about endings and beginnings. And specifically regarding Cups, it's your emotions, your relationships. And I just feel like you're going through that transitional period, and it's okay. It's okay to have even though the wheel here is upright, but it's okay. Like I said, when you're on that cycle, it's okay to be down a little bit. As long as you don't stay here, it's fine. But it's a natural part of the growing process. You come out and you achieve a certain amount, you accomplish a certain amount, and then you go inwards to reflect, to think about, to process your emotions, your thoughts, see what comes up. You come out, you go. It's a cycle. So it's okay to have these feelings that you're having. It's totally normal in the creative process. But like I said, I'm just honoring that. Honor your process, Gemini. Ooh, what messages do you have for Gemini for the month of September 2020? Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. What messages do you have for Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus? All right. Those 3 popped out. I'm going to keep these. This is the King of Cups in the reverse, the Knight of Cups in the reverse, and the Queen of Swords upright. This is further confirming what I was saying about honoring your flow with the King of Cups in the reverse. The King of Cups, he is a master of his emotions, and right next to the 10 of Cups in the reverse, it's like, I just see you I just see you having all of these emotions, about, whether or not your creative project is going to happen for you or the way that you want it to happen. And learn to master your emotions. Don't let it, like I said, it's fine. It's normal. It's a normal part of the process, but don't let it get to the point to where it's detrimental to your progression, to your journey, to everything that you're working on, because you don't want to work backwards. You don't want to work backwards. And with the Queen of Swords, that's that energy of knowing intuitively when it's time to resume, when it's time to get back into your creative flow, when it's time to start responding and writing again and working on your passion projects. You will know. This seems to me like it's about developing trust in the cycles. Because this is like the nature of duality. Things are never always good. They're never always bad. So you have to learn to trust this flow. And in each and every step of the process, What are you doing to honor that part of it? You know, everything that happens to you on your journey is meant to happen. It's a part of the journey. So what are you doing to honor that, to learn from that? You know, the Queen of Swords is also a card that represents learning, you know. I also get discernment, you know, be discerning when it's time. And I'm definitely going to get clarity. Ooh. Look what popped out. The High Priestess card in the reverse. Like I said, honor yourself. Listen to yourself. Allow for yourself to be guided. With the High Priestess, she's all about inner knowing, inner wisdom. Rely on that. Rely on yourself. Trust yourself. You know, trust the process, but more importantly, trust yourself. Trust that you'll know when it's time to resume. Don't get caught up in the sticky ickiness of it. Continue to flow. That's what the Cups energy is about. Teaching you to flow. Go with the flow. You know, when the ocean is wavy, and also when the ocean is calm and smooth sailing, honor that. Honor both aspects. You need both. You know, you never know what it is that you're going to take away from this moment of stillness or from this time out, that you will be able to apply to your journey in the long run. So trust, Gemini. What additional messages do you have for Gemini Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for the month of September 2020? Gemini Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. All right. Ooh. And you got, okay. You got the Tower and the Eight of Cups. So you have a lot of, you guys are really working through some emotional stuff, huh? But I feel like it's coming up with purpose with the Tower card. You know, you need to learn this lesson, because with the Tower card, that means the Tower card is basically about bringing things to an ending, irregardless of whatever you might think or feel. It's basically saying that the way that you are doing things is not the best way for you to be doing them. And it's time for you to grow out of this energy. So irregardless of what you think, what you might be fighting, the fact that you might be fighting this period of stillness, it doesn't matter. Because even if you try to force something that's not meant to be forced, guess what? It's not going to work. And I was just saying in another reading about basically just honoring your flow, I feel. There was something else that I was getting, but I just lost my train of thought. If it comes back to me, I'll say it. The Eight of Cups. You know, honestly, when I picked it up, it really wanted to come out this way. Because it's like you don't want to do, I don't know why you're running from this inner work, this inner aspect that you need to focus on. But there's definitely some feelings coming up with your emotions and the way that you show up emotionally for yourself, but also in the world and toward work, other people, just in life, the way that you show up emotionally in life. And so I do feel like you are working through some things on an emotional level. And I can get why it might be overwhelming and why you just don't want to do it. You know, it's very hard to sit with yourself, especially when you're thinking about all of these emotions. And it's better to just avoid, you know, it's better to just do something else. But Gemini, you are a thinker, you know, you are one of the air signs. And air relates to thinking, the intellect, the mind. So if there's anybody that can master that, you know, that can take the time and, you know, approach this, listen, and it's saying with the Queen of Swords, you totally have permission to approach it logically, but you can't get out of feeling it. You can't get out of feeling it. Because either way, it's all going to come. All the water going to come sprinkling down on you with all of these cups. Something going to spill on you. You're going to get a little wet somewhere. So you might as well submerge yourself into the emotional aspect of yourself and embody it. See what it's trying to teach you about your emotions. You never know. Whatever's happening, it might unlock something within you that helps you along this passion project that you're working on, or this career transition that you're trying to bring in. You know, maybe it's unlocking the next move that you're trying to make. But listen, you're not moving forward until it's time. Okay? Wheel of Fortune popping up here too with the Star card, doing that inner healing, doing that inner work, doing that inner reflection. There's a lot of people doing a lot of reflection in the month of September. You're not the first sign to get the Star card coming up. And I just get that you can be super, like, so successful. Like, whatever you're working on, it's good, you know? It's really good. But you can't avoid this aspect of it. Even me seeing this gentleness card. Be very gentle with yourself at this time. Surround yourself with gentle people, situations, and environments. I just feel like that gentleness, that nurturing, you need to give yourself that inner nurturing that you need right now. And it will help you. Clarity on, I'm saying clarity. Any additional messages? I'm going to pull clarity right after this. Any additional messages for Gemini for the month of September 2020? Okay, we're not going to, that's too many. Okay. Just wanted to see what it was. Any additional messages for Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus for the month of September 2020? Any additional messages for Gemini for the month of September 2020? Oops. Okay. Any additional messages for Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus? Yes. Woo. Okay. What's underneath this? Yeah. Okay. Listen, I don't be making this up. You got the Nine of Swords in reverse. It's like once you stop overthinking and once you just get out of your own way, you know, and whatever it is that you think about doing this inner work, you know, reflecting on these emotions or whatever it is, whatever this Nine of Swords energy is, once you decide to lay it to rest and just do it, just do the work, just submit. There it is. You just have to submit to the process. Honor the process, but also submit to it. This is a natural, you are a part of the natural cycles of life. And until you honor that, like I said, you are going to struggle with it. You're going to have a challenge with it. But with this Nine of Swords in the reverse, I'm seeing that you come out of that. Just lay it to rest, you know? Lay it to rest. Go through what you need to go through. Process what you need to process emotionally so you can get on to the good stuff, the stuff that you want, the fulfillment that you want, the goals accomplished, the manifestations, the job that you want. If it's money, you know, setting yourself up to bring money in. Career, finance, whatever this is that you want, this opportunity that you're trying to bring in, it is totally there for you, but not without doing this work first. Okay, I don't be lying. Oh my God. And you do have the Knight of Swords. This is not what you want. This is what y'all trying to do right here. Y'all like, no, I'm trying to... I don't know what's up with me in these stories, but you're like, no, I just want to go. I got to do this. I got to hurry up and da-da-da-da-da. No, slow down. That's what you need. You need time to slow down to process your thoughts and your emotions. Slow down. Slow down and honor the process. I think that's what I'm going to title this reading. 100%. Okay, I want to get clarity on these two cards right here first. Well, these three, these reverse cups cards. Let's see what this is. Clarity. Can I have clarity on the Ten of Cups reverse for Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus? Clarity on the Ten of Cups reverse. Clarity on the Ten of Cups reverse for Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. What messages do you have for the Ten of Cups reverse for Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus in the month of September? Why is the Ten of Cups showing up for Gemini? Y'all got the Tower card again. Like I said, it must be done. Let me just pull for these and then I'll put it all together. Clarity on the King of Cups reverse for Gemini. Why is the King of Cups reverse showing up for Gemini? And it's funny because, you know, when you think about it, clarity on the King of Cups reverse. You know, the emotional stuff is usually looked at as like the feminine aspect of things. And it's funny because the Knight of Cups and the King of Cups are both in the reverse, right? And these are both like male, not necessarily male. It can be unisex, but physically it is a male and represented by two males. But then the one card that's upright is the Queen. So it's like you need to channel that feminine aspect. You know, it's not that whether you're a girl or a guy, it doesn't matter, but the feminine aspect of being able to be in tune with your emotions, especially with the High Priestess. Okay, ultimate feminine energy, ultimate interest of intuition. Okay, you need to like channel that aspect of yourself, male or female. You possess this energy within you. We all do. I have masculine energy just as much as I have feminine energy. Clarity on the King of Cups reverse for Gemini for the month of September. No, nothing. King of Cups reverse for Gemini. Okay. And King of Cups, Knight of Cups reverse for Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for the month of September. Knight of Cups reverse, clarity. Oops. That's funny. The Knight of Cups came out upright, but it's a lot of other cards too. Oops, sorry. Let me just, okay. Clarity on the Knight of Cups reverse. Clarity on the Knight of Cups reverse for Gemini. Any clarity on the Knight of Cups reverse for Gemini for the month of September? What I feel like this is telling me is patience. That's what you need to develop. Patience. That's why, you know, I feel like it's taken a while for the message to come out. Patience. Knight of Cups reverse. And if you're still tuned into this reading, thank you so much for making it this far. I appreciate you. So what I'm getting from this is, like I said, this is a needed change that's coming in. That's what the Tower card, I didn't say that earlier, but the Tower cards represents a needed change, a need for change. This is a needed change that's coming in. And like I said, you can't avoid it. You know, that's why you have this feeling. Remember that these feelings are only temporary. I don't want you to feel like this is going to have a long lasting effect on your passion projects and what you're trying to do, because you're at the very end of gaining something from it. Like I said, whether that's physically putting out your project or getting some money or getting the job you want, but you are on the way to receiving something. The Ace of Pentacles card is here. So an opportunity is right around the corner for you, but not before you do this work. With the Two of Wands reverse, like I said, you're not looking at this timeout in the right way. You know, look at it as an opportunity to gain some clarity on your emotions, you know, for you, for your growth, for your development, for moving forward, you know, getting like a better view of the bigger picture. You know, it's like you're not looking at this situation in the right way. I feel like you just see your immediate circumstances and nothing beyond that. But this is bigger than that. You know, it's bigger than, oh wow, I'm not going to be able to manifest my creative project, or I'm not going to be able to do what I want. This is about your approach to your creative passions, your creative projects. This is about the way that you will move forward, going forward from here on out. You know, this can have a really long lasting effect on the way that you do business, a very positive effect on the way that you do business or create or interact, but you have to go through it. You have to go through it first. And you feel like, I just get this feeling that you feel like this is a waste of your time. You're like, I don't know why. It's not a waste of your time. You're not losing anything. This is also a card about loss, you know, feeling alone, being out in the cold. But what I'm getting is you're not losing anything. This is not, especially with this in the reverse, you feel like you're backpedaling, like you're wasting time. You're not. If you are going to a past place or revisiting something or whatever emotions this is that's coming up for you, it's needed. It's needed so that you can heal and so that you can move forward better. Take this pause, take this time out. You need it. This is temporary with the Wheel of Fortune. The wheel will turn in your favor. It's turning, but not before you do this work. That's why you have the Empress in the reverse at this moment, because things are at a stop. Look, you literally have the Ace of Wands right here in the reverse because things are at a delay. Even the Ace of Pentacles in the reverse. This thing is at a standstill until you do that in the work. Okay, I'm going to pull your advice message and I am done with your reading, Gemini. What advice messages do you have for Gemini for the month of September 2020? What can be the most beneficial and helpful to them? What can be the most beneficial and helpful to them? Okay. Oh, let me tell you, because this card, when I was shuffling earlier, this card wanted to come out. Prioritize and gifts from God. With this prioritize card, I didn't even read it yet, but I'm telling you, you need to prioritize yourself. Is she holding a cup in her hand too? Oh, I mean, he holding the bowl. But with this prioritize card, you need to prioritize yourself. In prioritizing yourself, your focus, everything else will become so much more clear. The card prioritize says, focus on your highest priorities. I will help you get organized and motivated. So you can take that as a message as well. But I'm telling you, for me, I'm getting prioritize yourself right now. Trust yourself. Everything starts and ends with you. You are the determining factor of what's happening around you. So prioritize you and everything around you will make sense. Everything around you will fall into place. And you got gifts from God. We angels bring you gifts from your creator. Open your arms to receiving this. Like I said, there is so much opportunity waiting for you. Whatever this is that you're creating or working on is bomb. Okay. It's good. That's not the question. But right now, you need to prioritize yourself so you can receive these messages, receive this incoming information that's trying to come in, that's going to transform your emotions, you know, the way that you carry them going forward as it pertains to your creative endeavors. So Gemini, I hope that resonates with you for the month of September 2020. And again, I am just starting out here on YouTube. I probably have, well, as of right now, I have 3 subscribers. So definitely subscribe to this channel if you want more videos like this and more content pertaining to self-care, spirituality, and self-discovery. Leave me a comment down below. Let me know how this information is resonating with you, how it's showing up for you in the month of September. Also comment down any topics, ideas, suggestions that you have for me. Like this video and subscribe to this channel for more, and turn on your post notifications if you're feeling, you know, if you're feeling spontaneous, extra spicy. All right, Gemini, I'll see you in the month of October or my next video. Bye, Gemini.